Hi everybody, this is Rob from Rob's Shop. As you already know, this is my third and final installment of the grill update, and I'm happy to say it is done. So we're just going to turn our attention this direction and I'm going to show you what I've accomplished. There it is. Very happy with it. I couldn't be happier with it. It has the smoker on the left, as you can see. That is a Cabela's smoker that I had bought a couple of years back, and I really like it, so I thought I'd incorporate it in the grill and make it kind of an all-in-one type of a unit. So I also use it to light my coals that you see on there. Down here you can see that there is the burner for the wood box and stuff, which is actually right up there on that rack, but I use that to start my coals, which is actually pretty cool because I was going to make a separate starter in the grill, but then I just thought that was like really kind of a wasteful, dumb idea because I already have one right here, and the only time that it would be a problem is if I was ever smoking and grilling at the same time. So when that happens, I'm just going to do the old trusty standby, wad up some newsies, like my father-in-law would say, some newspapers, and throw some canola oil on them in my starter chimney. And I don't know why I sat there and let you look at that for so long, because it's really boring, but you just jam it in the bottom there, and you can do the same thing with just a lighter on top. And you can see those coals are nice and hot, and they're sitting on a kind of a heavy-duty coal rack. The little wire ones you get with all the other grills are so flimsy, they get hot, and they just, the weight of the coals bends them down, and you're always having to take them out and stomp on them or whatever to get them to flatten out again, and then 3 times later they're crap again. So this one is holding up really well, and as you can see too, it's also lined with fire bricks. So there are many fire bricks on top, and there's a couple of reasons for that. It's to help kind of hold the heat in the top of the grill, and it is also to hold the heat down into the pizza oven, which we're going to visit next. So underneath here is my pizza or bread oven, whatever you want to call it. But I made these little doors with a little latch because I wanted them to stay shut. It took me a while to kind of come up with that, but I was thinking like maybe a flip down door, but now I'm really happy that I did it this way. And so if you look in there, hope the lighting's good, but yeah, and I cleaned it out, and it's kind of a mess, but this is a steel plate with a little rim around it, and you shovel the coals in on the sides, and it heats it up very nice for the kind of pizza we like. We like a little thicker pizza, so the temperature inside this oven is not going to be 900. I mean, it might be, I don't know, I've never gotten it that hot. But it very well could get to 900. I just don't know if it will or not. So it gets around 500 to 600, which is perfect for a thicker pizza, which is what we like. And down here I got some oak because we can also burn regular wood. The thing to the left there, I know I have my racks. I have there's stainless steel racks laying on there right now that I'm going to be putting up. But I made this thing out of some rebar, and I don't know if you can see it, but there's some angle iron on the bottom there. This is a Brazzaro, and that is actually the length that fits right in between these angle irons. And so you can start your oak on top of your grill and start burning it down into coals, and you can either let them fall through the bottom, which is what they kind of do with a European style, or not European, but more of a Russian style. No, I'm gonna have to edit that part out. Brazilian, that's where I'm going with this whole thing. So yeah, you burn the coals down, you can rake them around and do whatever you want with them, put the grates over on the other side. So yeah, it's really coming along really nicely. I don't think I have anything else to do on it. You probably saw that I have my steel wheels are done, which are really nice. They're not perfect. I don't think I'd want to take them down the highway, but you know, they look better than just like either a pneumatic or a solid rubber wheel. So I just think it kind of adds a little bit to it. And we're not done with this yet. This is we're going to make a gazebo over that. There's going to be more video on that coming up, but there's going to be a gazebo that's going to be 9 feet wide, 5 feet deep, 6 feet tall, where you walk into it, 8 feet tall or more at the top, and it's just going to be so you can go out in the rain and you can grill when the weather's just a little bit temperamental, so you don't have to be sitting inside looking at your grill getting rained on. You can actually be out kind of tucked underneath and getting some food made, because I mean, grilling's a lot of fun. Everybody knows that. So and then I will also show you some skewers that I made for this thing. That will be probably coming up in another installment of this, but it's going to be more of the blacksmithing installment. I didn't do really a whole lot of blacksmithing on this, except for those, and so I will bring those online at a later time. But well, I take that back. I did one final note. I did do the, I don't know if you can see it very well here. I'm trying not to get my camera in the flames, but you can see the handle here. It's a hexagon bar that I did a double twist on in 2 different directions, and then I made these really groovy rings on the end. I saw this on a Russian grill online, and I thought it was a really neat look, so I tried to duplicate it, and it actually works really well. It stays fairly cool because the heat comes out of the grill and goes 2 different directions around, and then has to go into the center of that big giant bar. So it stays pretty damn cool for the most part. So anyway, this is my final installment. I'm pretty proud of it. I couldn't be happier with how it turned out. It's a lot of fun. I'm enjoying it. It doesn't have an automatic clean out. I have to scoop it out. I have an ash pail on the left, and I have a coal hod on the right. And I gotta tell you, I love doing that. It just, to me, it's just very relaxing coming out here, cleaning it, scooping the coals. It sounds crazy, but it's just a lot of fun. It's all part of the ritual of cooking meat on a grill. I hope you like my grill project. I mean, I really do. You know, you're always welcome to come hang out with me and eat food off my grill. So anyway, this is Rob from Rob's Shop signing off, and we will talk to you later.